Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make informed decisions. Guys, I started this channel to help people make money in crypto. I truly believe it's the biggest opportunity in history for the average person to change their financial future. However, a lot of things have changed, and I want to bring some alpha to your attention. And this is probably the most important video I've ever made. And I don't like telling you this information, but I'm affected as well. And guys, I had a pretty solid game plan in the bear market, and I've been doing okay. And at certain times, I've been doing extremely well. Well, I've been telling people for the longest time, take profits, take profits, take profits. And I've been very aggressive taking profits. I wish I would have took more. And my guess is, if you're watching this video, you probably wish you would have taken some profits along the way and been more aggressive as well. The odds are you're not way up in your portfolio, and you should be. However, everything, and I mean everything about this bull run has changed, and I have an entirely new game plan, a new strategy, and I'm going to share with you guys. And in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to build out a new program for my coaching customers, and I'll be passing that information on as well. If you need some help with your portfolio, we'll talk about it at the end of this video. Now guys, hit that like button and let's dive into the most important alpha of what's going on in crypto. And if you don't understand this, the odds are you're going to get wrecked and you will not take profits when you should. All right, let's get into it. Now, I've been noticing for the last year how many new projects were coming out, and some of them are absolutely amazing. But here's the problem. I want to give you a metaphor, and then we'll dive into this chart, because this is probably the most important chart you're ever going to watch in crypto, or at least one of the most important ones I've seen in a long, long time. Now, imagine you were driving Uber in a big city. Like I'm from Georgia, let's say Atlanta. And there's, I don't know, 20,000 Uber drivers. And every Uber driver's making about $1,000 a week. It's all good, second income, whatever. They're working 20, 30 hours a week, and they're making $1,000. Now, imagine you get 100x of drivers in a 3-month span. All of a sudden, you're only making $100, $200. You can't even pay the gas that you're using in your car. Well, that's what's going on in crypto, and it's only going to get worse. To use that metaphor, in the next 3 months and the next year, there's probably going to be another 10x, 20x, 30x amount of Uber drivers. Well, in crypto, guys, if you look at this chart, look at the bull run in 2017 and 18. So look at that. That's the amount of projects that were out there. So imagine in 2017, you bought like projects like XRP or XLM. Well, guys, they were the only projects out there. And then imagine in 2020 and 21, look at the amount of projects, hardly any. And maybe you bought Shiba or something like that. Well, guys, there were only so many projects. There was only 2 or 3 meme coins. There was only, 10, 15 real utility projects. Now, fast forward to 2023 and then to 2024. Look at this, guys. This is how many projects per Optimism, Ethereum Base, Blast, and Ethereum. It doesn't even have Solana. Now think about this, guys. I did a video a while back talking about how on the Solana ecosystem that there was 24 1,000 tokens minted in 36 hours. I thought that was a one-off and it would stop. But no, guys, it's actually picking up. Solana is printing about 24,000 meme coins a day. So let's think about this, guys. In this chart, in the last 3 months, there's been over 1.5 million tokens printed and created across crypto. So think about it. No matter what project that you love, there may not have been any competition in the bull run before last, and then the last bull run, hardly any. Well, now, no matter what it is, GPUs, real world assets, money, it doesn't matter what the project is, it's got 10x the competition. And when you look at this chart, guys, right now, they're estimating, you can't even keep up with it, there's 2.5 million crypto projects. So this is why this is so important. No matter how phenomenal the project is, it's been diluted and it has a ton of competition. And unless the market cap of crypto gets to like, $25 trillion, they all can't keep pumping. And they definitely can't maintain the pump. So hear me out, guys, because this is really, really important. You've got to have a good strategy. It's not, doom or gloom, but it's getting harder. And if you don't understand what I'm trying to share with you guys, I don't give you a lot of hope for success. And I say that with love. We're all in the same boat. So the reason you have to understand it is that the VCs, they're here more than ever. Wall Street, they're here. They've never really been here. And they're going to play the same game that they've been playing, say, in the last year. If you go back 6-8 months, like when gaming was picking up, Solana picked up, then they rolled into Avalanche, and they rolled into Cosmos, right? And they just kept rolling in. Well, we saw, 1x, 2x, 6x in these projects, and people started buying those green candles. Well, now look at all those projects. They're dead. Well, that's because the big money is not trying to make life-changing gains. They already have, 50 million, 5 billion, right, to play with. So when they make 20% on $5 billion, they just want to take profits. And who do they take profits from? The people that have been told that they should just hold these projects forever, and then altcoin season, your favorite project can make a new all-time high, and then some, maybe a 2, 3, 5x, 10x above its all-time high, and you'll get a Lambo. Well, guys, that's not going to happen. And if it does happen, the odds are you're not going to own that token. It will be very, very few tokens. So here's the something to think about. Look at all the phenomenal projects that launched in 2023, and they took off. And a lot of us made a lot of money, the ones that took profits. If you didn't take profits, the odds are you've given those back, at least 70% of those gains. Well, there's more projects going to launch when we do get into altcoin season. A lot of these projects are sitting on the sideline just waiting for retail to get here, and then they're going to launch. So the game is not going to change. It's going to get worse and worse. So the point of all this is that mathematically, there is no way in heck that our favorite project is probably going to hit a new all-time high. And if it does, it's going to be brief, and the smart money, the big money, are going to roll into that project, give it a 2, 3, 4x, whatever it does, and then once retail starts to jump on board, that will give them the liquidity. Wall Street is not going to dive into any of these coins and hold them long term. But a lot of people have been planning on holding their projects at least through this bull, till the end of the bull run. Well, guys, The smart money has been selling and selling and selling. The market cap is pretty high. We're getting some attention in crypto. The market cap is growing. Now, most of that money is going into Bitcoin. It's probably going to go into Ethereum. But if you don't have a good strategy to take early profits, the odds are, guys, you're not going to get any profits or very little. Because think about it, guys, and I say this with love, I really do. And if you disagree with this, watch this video, share it with your friends, talk about it, sleep on it. But this is going to change your life one way or the other. And if you don't understand it, and Lord help you if you don't agree with it, you don't have a chance. Because, guys, dilution is real. So even if this market cap does a 1 or 2x from the last bull run, which will be exceptional, Bitcoin and Ethereum is going to take a lot of that. Meme coins are taking a huge amount of that. And then what's left? How is, your favorite project, no matter what it is, especially if it's from the last bull run, how's it going to hit a new all-time high? Why would Wall Street, the real money, the real players, the whales, why would they roll into a project and hold it for 6, 7, 8, 9 months? They're not going to do that. If someone takes, say, $10 million and turns it into $17 million, which isn't a big move in crypto, but it works the same. If you put 1,000 in, now you got 1,700, you're not looking to take a profit. Well, the big money can roll into these projects, especially the new ones, and I'm not even going to dive into the VCs that are going to dump on you who already have like a 30x. Guys, that trend is going to continue and continue. Now, I don't want to be negative, but for the people that think that they're going to hold a project and in altcoin season, it's going to hit a new all-time high or 2 or 3x above that, guys, there's not hardly a chance that that is going to happen. And if it does, it's going to be like less than 1% of the projects. And right now think about it, guys, and this is heartbreaking. There's 2.5 million crypto projects. How many do you think can hold $1 billion market cap, a $10 billion market cap, a $100 billion market cap? It's virtually impossible. And for the people that want to hold altcoins past the bull run, guys, in the preceding bull run, in like what would that be? 2000 and let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, 2030, guys, there might be 5 million, 10 million crypto projects, which I really believe the washout will come way before that. Like in 2000 in the 2000.com, it was the exact same way. Guys, that's the only benefit, not the only benefit, but that's one of the benefits of being older. I've seen this happen more than once. It's happened in real estate in my career. It's happened in stocks. I mean, it happens over and over. And we are already pretty much in a bubble. And that bubble may extend, and I hope it does, and I do believe we'll have an altcoin season. And I truly believe that this bull run will be, 2 or 3x bigger than all the preceding bull runs. But the problem is the market cap may 2x or 3x if we're lucky, but the projects have literally 100x. So all those great projects that I was stacking and you were probably stacking 6 months ago, a year ago, that did great, pulled back, took off again, and now they're dying, guys, they're probably not going to go make a new all-time high as good as those projects are. Like, it doesn't matter. Look at AI. In 2022, I made a call on Singularity Net, and there was no AI projects. Now there's hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands. So the pie is only so big. That's another analogy, guys. And I don't mean to be negative, but please think about this and get a game plan. If the pie is $3 trillion, $5 trillion, and you divide it by, 5 million projects, they're not all going to make all-time highs. It's impossible. Now, that being said, here's my new strategy. Now, I have a couple of different portfolios, and some of my projects I am not going to sell yet. But for the most part, I'm condensing my portfolio, and I'm going to start going into less and less projects. A lot of the new projects, when they launch and they pull back like they almost always do, called the VCs or the airdrop, those people take profits and the hype slows down again, but then they take off and run. Well, I'm going to buy those dips, but I'm going to sell when I get 70%, not 700%, right? 70%, a 1x, a 2x, and I'm going to move on. And okay, maybe I'm wrong, which I think there's, I don't know, 1%, 2% that I'm wrong. Hopefully, I will still make substantial gains. Because guys, it doesn't matter in the long run how much money you made in your wallet if you don't take your profits. So if you're taking an immense amount of profits along the way, you can keep playing that game over and over until the game stops. And guys, I got news for you. I did a video talking about only 20 of the last 100 tokens in the preceding bull run in 2017-18 bull run made a new all-time high in 2021. And guys, they only had maybe, one or two new competitors in that bull run. The same projects now have thousands of competitors. So for whatever that's worth, I wanted to bring that to your attention. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, if you need some help with your portfolio, I do one-on-one coaching. It's only $250 for 3 phone or Zoom calls. And we'll go through this new strategy. We'll take a look at your portfolio, your game plan. And guys, whether you take me up on that or not, do yourself a favor. It's not financial advice. Take profits, or you're going to become the profits, and get a real aggressive game plan of what you're going to do and stick to that game plan, because this dilution is only going to get worse and worse and worse. And guys, Wall Street is here to make serious money. They make money when the market goes up, they make money when the market goes down, and they move markets. So all they have to do is pick a project and roll into it, start a little buzz, do a CNN bit, and that project's going to explode. Well, they're going to be out. No Wall Street company outside of Bitcoin, Ethereum are going to hold anything probably longer than a year and a half. Most of them are looking to hold it for, 2 weeks, 2 months tops, depending on the buzz. Now, when altcoin season gets here, a lot of people think that everything's going to explode to a new all-time high. It's mathematically impossible. Now, I could go on and on about the dilution during the token unlocks and the vesting schedules of all these projects where they just dump on you. But guys, you got to understand this. And if you need some help, look me up. I'll leave a link down below. That being said, good luck, guys. And I don't mean to be negative. It's still the best opportunity in history. And it's still, the majority of projects are still going to do way better than the majority of the stock market and gold and silver and anything else you can get into, including real estate, which I have been in for over 30 years. But guys, you got to have a game plan. And the odds are, if you're watching this, you wish you would have been taking aggressive projects. And some of these projects, most of these projects that took off and looked like they were going to be world beaters, and they've pulled back, now they're down maybe 70%. The odds are most of them, at least half, are not going to hit the all-time high of what they did maybe last year. So if you understand that, you can start taking profits aggressively. Anyway, guys, I know that sounds negative, but hey, things change. This is a big boy game. You know, the chance of someone, especially new to crypto, just rolling in and putting $1,000 in and they luck up. Look, guys, imagine if you were in 2017. Look at the competition. Pick one, throw a rock, it explodes. There's zero competition. In the last bull run, there was zero competition. There's maybe 100 real utility projects. There wasn't even a handful of meme coins. So guys, you know, some meme coins are going to make it. You know, I truly believe that retail are still going to go into Brett and Whiff and Peppy and those meme coins, and they probably are going to give you maybe a 10x, maybe even a 15x from this pullback. But they're not going to give you 100x. And no ifs and buts about it. You can take this to the bank. The top 100 tokens are not going to give you life-changing gains. It's virtually mathematically impossible. I say that with love. I know it sounds negative, but guys, you're going to have to get in the game. Start doing your own research. Delete these influencers that never tell you anything negative, because they're just wrong, but they're growing their channel and they will be dumping on you. And if they're not smart enough to dump on you, well, they'll be in the same boat as you, and the bull run will be over and you will have not made any money. And you know, guys, when I got into coaching, I thought the biggest problem was people over diversified. They had 20, 30, 40 tokens like I did. But no, guys, 9.99% of all of my coaching clients have been through a bull run. They all watch their account explode and they have very little to show for it. And guys, it's going to get harder and harder in this bull run. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Hit that like button, share with like-minded people, and come back and be part of this community. Hopefully, I can help you get the information you need to capitalize on this opportunity, because I'm still extremely bullish. Take care, guys.